Hello again, and welcome to episode number 14. I would like to make a mummified fairy. At this point, I don't know how will it look like, but I have those three items for my fairy to fit: a box, a dome, and this long vial. I will try to sketch this fairy creature and then decide where to put it. So I think the vial is out, same as dome, so the box it is. I wanted to have no eyes, but no similar to bats. Same as ears, like it's flying around in the night using echolocation. I am removing the back of the box, and this paper thing will help me to measure a fairy's size. I am sketching again how the body should look like, and with the wire I made a skeleton. Now I am adding a thin layer of polymer clay. I will sculpt the body over this after baking. And now baking is done, it's time to sculpt Mummy's body. I am adding tiny bits of clay and smoothing it with a sculpting tool. First shoulders, belly, hips. With my sculpting tools, I am shaping collarbones, ribs, and sunken belly. I tried to make thighs, but this was a mistake because I crashed previous work and I had to fix that, then bake. Now it's all hardened and I can move on with sculpting. With this thin wire, I am forming toes. I wanted its feet to look like birds. I know that birds have 4 fingers, but I only did 3. I made feet with a bit of magic. There's how they look like. I left places to glue claws later. And I made hands same way with this thin wire. I wanted it to have very long middle finger like this monkey-like creature from Madagascar. And with a simple spell, I've covered hand with clay, and with other one I will show you how to do it. This is hard and annoying to do, so if you are new to crafting with clay, I do not recommend such thin objects to sculpt. I am adding tiny pieces of clay and smoothing them with tiny tools. It looks good only from a distance. To make all the claws same size, I am rolling a bit of clay and cutting same pieces, then forming them into pretty similar claws. I am also making a super tiny roll of clay to cut it into spiky teeth after baking. After baking, I've glued claws, and this is what they look like. Toes looks much better now. And now it's time to sculpt the face. First, I attached a thin layer of clay to whole face, and then I've added lower lip. Sticking teeth, I've made by cutting hardened roll of clay. This is how they look, and now I will make upper lip and stick more teeth. I want the nose to look like bats, so I'm adding this water drop shape piece and smoothing lower edges and making some nostrils. Nothing complicated. Time for the ears. I am making 2 balls of clay. They need to be same size to make same size ears. Flattening them in the shape of water drop. I want them to be similar to bat ears. Carefully folding the edges and trying them out. They are too big to fit in the box, so I made them smaller and attached to Fairy's head. Head is slightly turned to the side, and I remember to make ears the same way. Now it's time for the painting. I hate painting, so I will use a spell to do this. First layer is done, and now I will make some wings. I couldn't decide what method to use to make wings, so I want to try 3 of them. This is my first time making wings. I want to try resin, thin paper, and very thin fabric. Resin first. I've made a template on paper and put it under my silicone mat. Before I will open resin bottle, I had a mask and gloves put on. Remember to do that every time when you use resin, because it's toxic and we do not want to have toxicity in our bodies. Now I can pour resin and form the shape with a toothpick. This is how it looks like after hardening, and this is the other one. I am pretty happy with the result, even though they have shrunk a bit. Now I'm drawing the shape of paper wings. It's visible through the thin paper, so I am outlining them twice and cutting it out. paper is too white and crumbled, so I am painting it with dirty water, leaving it to dry. The last pair of wings are fabric ones. I am just cutting them and melting the edges with lighter. And at this point I must ask you not to do this at home if you are underage. I am over 30 and done this a lot of times, so I will not burn myself or my house. That's how all 3 pairs of wings looks like. I tried them on Mummy and rejected resin wings instantly because they will not fit into the box, they are too thick. And I think I like fabric ones the most, so fabric it is. I will change the color because I don't like white. Dirty, moldy, and rusty are my favorite colors. While wings are drying, I will paint the box black and red. Wings are dry, so I will paint those veins like dragonfly has. I don't know why I chose red for the box. I don't like red, it's my most hated color. I even don't own any single piece of red clothing. A dark color creature will not be visible on dark background, so I've decided to change it to some light color. But instead of overpainting, I am gluing some paper. Just cutting a piece of paper, beautifying it to look old, and gluing to the back of the box. Last thing to do is writing a Latin name for my specimen. Google Translate tells me that this is the Latin name for forest fairy. And I actually don't care if that's true, but it looks cool. And this is the final look. What do you think? Is it worth this year's Halloween as wall decoration? Or standing next to some skulls on a shelf? Let me know if you like it. If you like crafting content, please subscribe to help me continue with this amazing journey, and see you in a few days.